Hi everyone, welcome back to another video of VS Code. In this video we are going to learn about CSS text property. So CSS text property, we have divided this CSS text property around to 8 sections, and the first one is color property, second one is letter spacing, third is word spacing, and fourth is text indent, and the 5 is text align, text decoration is 6, and the 7 is text transform, and the 8 is text shadow. This all property we will go to this practically. There is color for user, this is for letter spacing, and this is for word spacing, and this is for text indent. So for example, if you want to shrink one text line to from starting point to from the after point, so you want to exchange this type of this texting or word like this, so we can use the text indent, and text align basically used for the position setting of this, and this text decoration, this text transform, text shadow. So all of this category system we will go to this in practical. So here we have created this index.html file and a style.css file. Here you can see CSS text property, and there is we have connected a style file, and here we have made a container, and there's another one a title, and this one is some description here, and here we have added an button here. So for this all of this code we have handled this by the CSS. You can see the body, container, and this container title, and the container p description for button, and container this link tag. So here's all of this, we have made this basic CSS profile here. So now I will show you this it's working or how it's looking, this design here. So you can see like this type. So now we will make this all of this item. Okay, so I will shrink this in the full screen of here. Okay, let's set. So now we'll shrink that here little bit of. Okay, that's it. So here we have made this, but the text is looking so much of big, so I will make it little bit of small. So here we have made this successfully. So the first property is our is color property, so we will apply the color on this title. So let's go to this CSS title. So here is goes to this container title. So here we will remove this because it's by default we have made this previous. So here we will apply for this first of all color property. Its value is for this color property is used for to changing the font color, this font text color like this. So here we can write this. Here I am typing a color code, so hashtag F09, and we save this file, and you can see this text color has been successfully changed, and we can also change this color also like this. So I can make this, you can see this is the color property, so we can minimize this code. Okay, so now if we check this, so by default it will be black color, you can see. So this is the color property using like this, and the next property is our, that is next one is the letter spacing. So we'll go for this letter spacing. So here we can see this is the letter spacing, this description here. Okay, here description, and here is title. So we'll go to for this title description here. So here is title. So inside of here, so I can make some little bit of a space here, and here we will applying this the letter spacing. So here let's type this letter spacing here. So basically it's have normal, 0, ch, and ex value. There's lot of values here. So normal is by default it's we have the normal, so we can define this by the pixel size or ranks, RAM size, emitter size. So a lot of size we can apply here. So here I'm going to show you that. For example, I'm going to applying a pixel here, that is 10 pixel. So it's just for demo, and now save this file, and you can see this we every letter we have some lot of space, but this we let's make it here space that is suitable. So here I'm going to make it 1 pixel. So now you can see that it's looking better. So this type you can set this letter spacing, and we can comment this one, and there is color property. So how much property we will use here, so all property I will comment here. Okay, so the color and the letter spacing is completed. So the next one is we have this word spacing. So let's type for this word spacing here also, word spacing. So word spacing also we can set this like the letter spacing property. So here we can make that I want to type this 5 pixel. So word spacing is 5 pixel. So let's save this file, and you can see this all of this word have got so lot of space for this. All of this is space. Sorry, this was is applying for this title, but it's not showing good, so we'll apply on this description here. So let's remove this property from here, cut it, and we will apply this on this p tag, that is description. So let's paste here, and here I will apply this 10 pixel, and now let's save it, and you can see this all word we have see that lot of space. So if you not clear that, so we can increase this pixel size also more. So here I have increased that 100 pixels. So you can see that every word inside of every word have 100 pixel sizes. So I'm commenting that that's also completed. So now let's go to this. The next is the text indent. So text indent also here I will use this property here. So let's first save this the previous item here. So when we applying this text indent, this word will be little bit of small will be here. How much pixel we will set, this will be go to this after sizes here. Okay, so let's go apply here. So apply this the text indent, the text indent property, and here we will define the pixel. By here I'm define that 20 pixel, and let's save it. So you can see this lorem, this first word is goes to this little bit of after here. This starting line is here, but this go where, but if you not clear, so we can increase the pixel size, that is 50 pixel. So now you can see here this is goes to it, but if you need some of line of some of design, if you need that some text, you need to go to increase or decrease, you need to left to right, you need to move that text. So you can move by this text indent property. So now let's comment it. And the another one is the text after text indent, there another one is the text align. So using this text align, we can element this, we can enter that all text and element is, we can make it center, left, right, and so lot of things. So here I'm going to applying this for the container button. Okay, so here is the container button. So here I will apply this text align is center. Okay, text align is center here. So let's apply this, and you can see this text align is goes to center. So if it not clear as well as, so we can apply this property another where. So here I'm going to apply this. Okay, here, and see, you can see that this text align is this every line, which line is started from here, this every text is goes to move in the center box. You can see this all of this text moving in the center. And now we can leave this value here. So here if we type this left, so this all text will be go to the left side. You can see this all is the left side is equal, but the right side is not equal. So you can see this value is also for this right, right side. So this all text will be go for this right side. You can see this property here, and if we make this justify, so text align is justify, so this all text will be a similar space, this size is the similar and this equal, this all of this size will be the equal sizes. So here we can apply this type of text align property like this. So now next step is we have this text decoration. So using this text decoration is a very important property that's basically we use for the link tag and some designing some line or like this. So here we can see this text is link tag. Here we have underline. For removing this underline is by default, so you can remove this underline by using that text decoration. So text decoration is none. So when I apply this underline will be removed successfully here, and we can apply this text decoration for this also for underline, overline, and so much of things. So let's go here this title. So here we will apply this text decoration. Here we can apply this underline. So this text decoration, you can see an underline in this text. So you can make it also a overline, so it will be the upper line here. You can see this line is goes to up. So you can apply the text decoration property like this for underline, upper line, and like most of things. So let's decrease it. Okay, now let's go to this another property. The other property is text transform. So you can use this property for this ink size of this text, want to make it capital or small like this. So you can go here. Okay, this title, here I'm applying this property also in the title. So here I'm applying the text transform is, here you can see this capitalize, lowercase, and this none property, uppercase, inner hit, unset, insert. So you can make it so lot of property here. So here if you apply this the capitalize, so what will be shown here, this there is no change, this capitalize, this property will work for this every word first letter need make it a capital letter. So let's remove this value and change this some more. So if you make this uppercase, so this property will work for this all of this text will be a capital letter. You can see this all of this text become capital letter. Let's remove this property here, and now if we apply here this unset. So let's see that unset property will be this all text will be little bit of from starting is capital and this little bit of going to the small letter, uppercase, lowercase, and you can also use the lowercase. That will be provide that all letter is a small letter. You can see that small cap. So like this you can see this lot of property here. So you can apply this all of this property here like this. So here I'm making comment this property also, and another property we have the last property is text shadow. So you can use the text shadow is basically used for shadow for line this state inside of this text, inside of this text or outside of this text. We can add a little bit different type of colors, so that's why we have used that text shadow. So here I'm going to use that text shadow, and here basically we use for this color here. So text shadow here, this x-axis direction here I'm going to make it 0, and y direction and is 0, and here is that is all this direction, the blur direction, that here I'm going to use that 10 pixel, and here this fourth of this all this your z index direction here. So you can make it 0, but this is not important mostly, but you can type as 0, it's not affected here. So here we can go for this item. So here I'm adding a color, so that is here I'm going to add a color, that is F09, and now let's save it, and you can see that the text shadow, this is inside of this text, this is floating a color that is blurring here. So this item, if we increase this, okay, 10 pixel, and let's set this. So you can see that it's moving that the x direction, this color is moving on the x direction. But if we apply this text shadow on this border, so you can see it as perfectly. Okay, let's copy and cut it. So we'll go for this container class, and we will apply here, and let's save it. Okay, we made this a border pixel. Okay, for this item it will be box shadow, but this text shadow basically we are using here. But this item, if you want to go to there, but that will be a box shadow, that will be another property system. We will make this tutorial about for this box shadow in another videos, but this video we are going to using that text shadow. So here this text shadow here, and if we move that y direction, that here I'm adding this y direction is 20 pixel, so it will be moved. You can see that is y direction below here, 1 minus pixel. If we make this, so it will be go to this upper line. So let's check it here. You can see that this overline this text shadow here, and if we make it minus, so it will be the x direction will be the left side, you can see. So you can make this list type of, but if you make this all of this x y direction is 0 0, and then you have to make it the blur section here. So if you make the blur section, so it will be apply for this the whole word and the whole side. So this type of, you can use this type of all of this property like CSS color property, letter spacing, word, text indent, text line, text decoration, and text transform property, and text shadow. So this all of this text property we have uses, and this I will show you that there's live practical here. So hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, please like on this and share it with your friends, and please subscribe, and thanks for watching this video.